We are going to learn ADE also. So after this, we'll start the Azure Data Engineering Databricks section. Okay. So today we are going to start with the Python. So let me share my screen. So we are going to do practice in the Databricks itself, your Python queries and all. And we'll make a habit of using the Databricks only. Okay. So that we'll be familiar when we'll start Databricks actual work. Okay, so today we are going to start with the first chapter, which is Python language fundamental. So just read this one, Python language fundamental. So whoever don't know Python, it will be very useful to learn Python, so that it will be useful in the throughout the Azure data engineering course. So majorly we are gonna use Python functions, all types of methods and all. So those things only. We don't need extreme level of Python. It's like only till functions and all we need. We don't need OOPS concept in Python for Azure data engineering. So it's Python is nothing but Python is very popular general purpose interpreted, interactive, object oriented, and high level of programming language. So if you compare Python with Java, no? Like Java is object oriented programming, but here Python will have object oriented also, and we can use functional programming also. So we don't have to create the methods and class and all to run the Python codes. So that is the advantage of Python. But nowadays, in Java also, they in the new version they have launched with the both the things. You can use Python. You can use the functions as well as object-oriented programming. So we are not going in that much details of the Java. So Python was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1899 and 1989, and it became famous after 2010. It came up before Java only, but it take time to be famous. Like from 2005, 2010 onwards, as I started picking up the market when data science and AI came in a picture. That time onwards, it's like pick up the market, and now everywhere is the Python. Okay, Python is recommended as first programming language for the beginner. So, as I told you that Python came first before Java only. So it was the first programming language. So how can you write the code? It's like very simple. You can write a code in a single line also. If you want to print hello world as an output, then just write a print hello world. It will be printed. And I'll tell you in some times how can you install Databricks in your laptop. It's a free to use tool, guys. And when you use Databricks, so you know, you have to initiate. Okay, so for a folder we can create here. So let me start in this only. Here we can create a folder. A folder is created. In this only we can create the notebook. So how can we create the notebook? I'll tell you. You can create here notebook. The notebook will be created here. So there you can fire your query. Before you can fire the query, let me show you how can you install the Databricks. How can you install Databricks in your laptop? So you can write it Databricks and community edition. You can choose it. Community edition. You choose this one and then log in here and tell that you are new to Databricks, then sign up, give that all the details, like all the details, and then it will ask you optional, this is the optional, and choose for the, okay. So choose learning and certification, continue. Then it will ask you which cloud you want to create. So don't go there here and go to here, get started with the community edition. Last time I got stuck here. So go with the get community edition. I did not see last. So it's asking to solve the puzzle. Okay. So a puzzle like it's showing finger. So you have to turn this chair in towards this finger. So when like this is the proper in this direction, submit, and it is successful. Use a corporate email for the expert assistance. Okay. Now you got this page. Let's give it something else. It's created with the 1986. Um, enter code. So in your mail, when you'll enter this one, so you will get a mail verification. K9X K68. Then your account is created here. Your account is created here. Your trial has ended. Continue with the pay as you go subscription by entering your billing information. So 90 days only you have the trial part. So I don't want. So it's asking for the pay, but I don't want to pay. So like this you can create and then you can go for it. And okay, so like this you can create and then you can go to your Databricks, and then here when you will be there, so you can add here your user ID. Like if you go in a workspace, here you go and then add in user, you add this one. Like it will be added if you will be signed with this one, it will be added with this. Okay, so this mail ID you will be able to see. In this you can create a number of folder. So how can you create the folder? Right click here, you can create a folder here or notebook here or folder here. Inside folder you can create the notebook. So consider that trial. I'm just making a trial, and you'll be able to create the folder. In this, if you'll go right click here, and then you can create a notebook here. It's a very simple notebook here. Before this, we have to connect to our resource also. We have to create our resource also. Compute we have to create. So how can we create the compute? Go to the compute window and then create compute. Any name you can give, any name you can give, temp one, something like this, I'll give. Okay. So something, any name you can give. And then if you'll click here, create compute, it will start processing. It will start creating it. So it will take 1 minute time, 1 or 2 minute time it will take to create. So you can create here and then you can write your query in your notebook. You can write SQL query, you can write a Python query, scalar R, You can write. So it will take 1 minute time. Till then, we'll go for the definition of the Python. So Python, this is the simple program, and then we have to print the sum of two numbers in Python. Like you can declare a variable. The moment you will assign the value to a variable, it will be considered that this is integer. This is integer. And if you want to add a sum of two variable, then the sum is colon, double quote, comma, a plus b. This a value is 10, b value is 20. It will take from here, and then it will print to 30. We'll see that one. These are things are not required from where it came. It has very easy to learn syntax, which will make our life as a developer easy to create and maintain libraries or model. So when you have to do programming for the using Python and all, it's very easy nowadays. When the AI, Chat GPT and all came, no, the coding become very easy. You put the logics, you will get same as it is a program. And if you get a defer programming also, 90% correct programming you got it, 10% you can modify by yourself. And also it is both functional as well as it support all the object-oriented principle. Okay, where we can use Python. In many applications, you can use Python. So these are the applications you can use Python. Then we have the internally Google and YouTube use your Python coding and all. NASA uses top software company like Google, Microsoft, IBM, all the places. Now Python is valid for all the companies. Features of Python, simple and easy to learn. Python is a simple programming language. When we read a Python programs, we can feel like reading English statement. It's very simple, straightforward. Functions name also they have given based on the English name only. The syntaxes are very simple and only 30 plus keyword are available in the Python. So keyword will learn in some time, in like maybe tomorrow. When compared with other language, we can write program with a very less number. Very less number. I'm making it first chapter little bit faster. Python will make it little bit faster because the Python learning will be very easy. If you refer the document, you will be able to learn. These are all theory part, not required to go through all these things. And only thing is that when we write the programs, you have to explore more programs, complex programs, easy programs, and all. Do it, and then when we start database, it will be more interesting. You have to do practice for the database. We can reduce development and cost of the project. Freeware and open source, high-level programming language, performance, platform independent, portability. Python is a Python programs are portable. If that is, we can migrate from one platform to another platform. Portable here means it's not like you will be able to take one place to another place, but you can migrate from one environment to another environment, one platform to another platform very easily. Python programs will provide same result on any platform, dynamically typed. All these things are theory. You can read it. It's not required to include in the syllabus, but it's okay. Let's read it. And I will modify your Python course also. You will learn this one, and once your course will be over, I'll teach you complex level of Python. Complex level in the sense medium level of Python. embedded and all also, there also they'll be using this Python and all. So very broad level of Python is become a lifeline in all the company. All the company Python are very, very important. From past 6, 7 years, it's pick up market very nicely. Limitations of the Python will be performance while not up to the mark because it is interpreted language. Performance also they have improved in the recent versions, not using more mobile application. It will be used for mobile application also, not nowadays. We have to check this part. So Python versions, you can check the latest versions, which versions is available. So it is Python 3.12.3 is the latest version. Okay. So now next chapter, this is the first chapter, very basic. Then we have the Python identifier as well as uh, to read this one. So Python identifier is nothing but it's a name. It's a name for the Python program where you will use as an identifier. A name in a Python program is called as identifier. So it will start from A to Z, uppercase A to Z, or lowercase A to Z, or underscore also you can use in between two characters or a string, followed by zero or more letters, underscore and digit 0 to 9 all are part of identifier only. It can be a class name or function name or module name or variable name like this is the identifier here. Age equals to 10. The 10 variable 10 value is assigned to this identifier. So identifier are the same name given to variables, classes, method, etc. So this is the variable and this is the identifier. For an example, language Python, print language. So like this. Rules to identify. Let me see if Databricks is running. Like compute is open. We can go to the our this one and go to your user. And here we have created a folder trial, or we can create a notebook here. Do we have created any notebook? No, we have not created any notebook. Right click on this. Right click on this and then create. One notebook already I have opened. So notebook, you can create one more notebook and you can give the name to this one, Python class 1. So like this you can give, it will be saved. It's just very simple. And then if you want to fire any query here, initially it will take as Python only, or whatever the code by default it will take Python. You can run like this, it will print like Python. So Python is printed Python. Very simple to use Databricks and very fast also. And whatever the drawbacks of the big data, it is overcome by Hadoop. And whatever the drawbacks and this thing, it overcome by the Databricks. Rules to define identifier is the only allowed characters in Python are lowercase letter A to Z, uppercase letter A to Z, and then digits 0 to 9 and underscore symbol are allowed to as an identifier. Python reserve words are this one. There are, I guess, 33 reserve words are there. Okay, there are 33 reserve words are there. What it means, you cannot use this keyword, you cannot use this keyword as an identifier or variable name. You cannot use this as an identifier or variable name. Consider that I'm using any of the things as a identifier here or variable here. Like I'm using as, so it will not work out. It will not work out as it is reserved keyword by developer, by Python. So invalid syntax. So whatever the keyword you see here, you cannot use in your identifier as identifier. How to find keyword in a PyCharm? So how can you find a keyword? Like here, you can write it like import keyword. If you want to take new code, you can take new code like this. If you want to delete, you can delete, and like this, you can work around. So these are the keyword we have in a Python. So these are the keyword we have in a Python. All this. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 37 keyword. Earlier it was 36. I guess it's add one more they have added. Python lines and indentation. Indentation is very important in the Python, guys. Indentation is very important. Indentation is very important in a Python. In Python, okay. So indentation in the sense like when you write any code, you have to give some space after that code. So what it means, this is belongs to this code. This belongs to this code. So this is what the indentation. So if you will not give indentation, it will throw error. Like in this case, you will get error. So indentation is very important in a Python. So Python lines and indentation is nothing but indentation is a very important concept of Python because without properly indenting the Python code, you will end up seeing indentation error. So if you will not give any, consider that I'm running this one. I'm running this one. So it will run fine. Okay, it will run fine. True. Okay, if I don't give the indentation, correct, consider it. So it will throw error. Indentation error. Expected error, intended block. So you have to take care when you write any kind of functions or iterator or conditional operator, then methods and all. Then you have to you have to use indentation properly. Indentation is a very important concept in Python because without properly indenting the Python code, you will end up seeing indentation error. Block of code are donated by line indentation. Python indentation refer to adding white spaces before a statement. Before a statement, you have to add white spaces. Okay. So same thing. This is also one program where if A is greater than B, so we have given some indentation and then else part. If A is not greater than B, then it will print false. It will print false. We know that A is not greater than B. So here indentation is very important. If you will not give indentation, it will throw it. So how programs work here? Like your program statement will be there. Your program will start here, and then you give the if condition here. Then again one more if condition will give. Okay, and then statement. This statement will be for this if condition. Then else part is for this if condition, guys. Else statement. If a statement, else statement. This statement will be a generic statement. How to interpret visuals? Code block 1 begins, code block 1 continues. Code block 2 begins, code block 3 begins, code block 2 continues, code block 3 continues, code block 1 continues. Code block 1 continues. For this statement, this is the statement we have. For this statement, we have this statement. If condition is ending here only. Code block 3 continues. So now Python multi-line statement is nothing but statements in a Python typically end with a new line. Statements in Python typically ends with a new line. Okay, so Python does, however, allow the use of line continuation character slash to denote that the line should continue. When you mention here, it means that this line also continue. This line also continue because you have mentioned here slash, 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 and then it's ending here. Now see, you will get all together one output with different lines. Take a code. So it is a continuation of this one. Like you print this one, and then this one, and this one in one line only. A statement to contain with the square bracket, flower bracket, small bracket, do not need to use the line continuation character. So you cannot use line continuous operator with all these brackets. So when you see here, your code here, so we have taken into the different line. Now I want to print here, sorry, print this. So it will be printed in one line only. You don't have to take the slash operator here to make it continue. Quotation in Python. So either you can use single quote, double quote, or triple quote, triple double quote. All these possibilities are there. Triple single quote also you can use. Triple double quote also you can use. So Python accepts single, double, and triple quote to denote string literals. So what it means, this is the string value. This is the string value. This is the string value. For integer, we don't have to give a single quote or double quote or anything. For a string, we have to give the single quote, double quote, triple quote. The triple quotes are used to span the string across multiple lines. Now, if you want to use a multiple line, then you can use triple line and then it will be printed like that. Okay, same line only, but you have written in the two line, and it will be considered that this is the continuation of same line. Sorry, this different line. This is one line, and then this is the different line, but one sentence one paragraph only. Now, next one is. So this is over. So what I'll do today, so let it be two chapters only. Each day will try to complete two chapters. Okay. Or let me complete this comment also. It is small only. Then tomorrow we'll try to complete this two, three, if possible. Then data type and operator will try to complete three. Then it will go two because it's a week. So it will try to complete in 1 week time. Okay. Next week we'll try to complete and then we'll go jump to the Databricks. We'll complete Databricks faster. So you can mention in your ETL resume also, ETL testing resume also, basic knowledge on Python, basic knowledge on Databricks, basic knowledge on ADF. Nowadays, they're expecting those things. Like if you have not worked on the development also, that is fine. But if you learn, your profile will be strong in both the sides. Both the sides. Okay, so that's why I want to help my student maximum, but let's see that how many people they want to take help. It's okay. Okay, let me see comment how big it is. So it's a small only. Let me complete it. Okay. So Python comment, like Python comments are programmer readable explanation or annotations in the Python sources. So consider that if you want to add a comment in a code, you want to add a comment like like this, you want to add a comment. Okay. So you are writing the code, and then for this you want to add the comment here. So like this, you can add using hash, you can add the comment here. In SQL, we were using double dash, correct? So, but in a Python, we are using a hash symbol. Using hash symbol, we can give the comment. You can read this one. Okay. So Python comment, they are added with the purpose of making the source code easier for human to understand. So if any complex code you have written, you can add some comment so that users will be able to understand what you have written. Or in future also, if you see, you will understand that for what you have written the code. So like that, you can add the comment. So they are added with the purpose of making the source code easier for the human to understand and are ignored by the Python interpreter. So this comment will be ignored by the Python interpreter. When you will mention hash and then comment, it will be ignored by the Python interpreter. So there are two types of comments: single line comment, multiple line comment. Multiple line comment. Single line comments are a hash sign that is not inside a string letters begins a comment. So this is a example of using hash symbol, a single line comment. Comments can be used to explain Python codes. Comments can be used to make the code more readable. So like this. Here are the two comments. Okay. This produces the following result. This is the result. You can type a comment on the same line after a statement or expression. Like this also you can add the comment. Here also, after the code, you can write the comment. And it will be ignored by the Python interpreter. It will be ignored by the Python interpreter. Multi-line comments are like this also you can write multi-line comments with a multiple hash symbol. Multiple hash symbol, you can write multi-line comment, or you can use a triple single quote. Triple single quote. When you use a triple single quote, means it will be considered as a multi-line comment. Multi-line comment. So, okay. So this is a multi-line comment. You can add multi-line comment inside the single quote, triple single quote. Inside the triple single quote, you can add a multi-line comment. So this is what the comment we have. Same thing. Okay. So three basic chapters we have done. Tomorrow, maybe we are going to do with the more useful thing, and we'll try to understand what is variable data types, and then operators, then casting, string, list, tuple, sets, all are very, very important. Then your dictionary, decision making loops, functions, all these things we'll see, and then pandas we'll see. NumPy is not required, but we'll complete NumPy also. We are not going to touch what is that oops concept, but till whatever important till now we'll understand that. Okay, we'll focus more on the database ADF synapse. Those will be added advantage. It's easy only. What I feel is easy only. You learn and then you enjoy your life. And if you're working on a testing profile and all, then also this will be good only as your data engineering. Or if you're not working also, if you learn, it will be very, very good. Your profile ETL testing also will be good. You can jump also in a future as a consider that you have mentioned Azure Data Factory, Databricks, you have basic knowledge and you have worked on some of the project. They will select your profile faster. And once you will be selected in ETL testing, something like that, you got a job in ETL testing, then You internally will try to switch for the development course also. So that will be added advantage. So try to understand what I'm saying. What is the benefit you will get using this one? That's why I've decreased the fees also so that I can reach to maximum number of people. It is will be accessible for more people. Okay, I can take a student from other social media platform. I will not have any problem, but let's make ETL testing with ADE, which will be helpful for you guys. So that's what I'm saying. You go with this, and then it will be good for your profile. Yeah, if you have any question, you can speak, or let's meet tomorrow. So our class will be Monday to Thursday. Tomorrow is Thursday. So tomorrow I'll take class, and then next class will be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll try to complete by 5th or 9th yours Python, and then we'll start database next time. So bye everyone. Thank you for joining.